I've always loved this Cyanide and Happiness comic. It really embodies just how easy it is to say, I'm going to make a change in my life, only to fall right back into the same old habits day to day. Sometimes it takes something really big to say, today will be different, and from now on it will be different. So then how do you make today, or any day, the first day of the rest of your life? Well, only you can answer that, but I can tell you what I'm doing. On the morning of August 1st, 2023, I will be landing on a passenger plane in the island of Madeira. Now, what is Madeira? Madeira is a Portuguese-owned island off the coast of northern Africa in the Atlantic Ocean. Here it is on a map. I'd show you some footage, but I hate to spoil a future video. So why is this important? If you know me, you know that I travel regularly. A new trip is exciting, sure, but it's certainly not anything groundbreaking or monumental. Well, that ticket to Madeira is a one-way flight, and it is the first of many stops on a very long trip. So what does this all mean? Well, first, relax with the questions. I'm getting there, but I do realize that that's a little vague. So to summarize a little bit, I will be taking a year-long trip around the world, or as long as my budget allows me, hopefully a year, and embark on this journey basically to as many countries as I can knock off on my list of destinations that I want to see. I show you a list of the places I'm going, but again, I'd hate to spoil any future videos, so you'll just have to wait and see. I kind of feel like I've needed a change for a while now. There's so much to see in the world, and as I'm getting older, more and more responsibilities are piling up, and I don't say that in a negative light. I think that's normal, I think that's healthy, but I just am ready to get out of an office cubicle and see the world, you know, really experience everything that I can in a year's time, and go through those ups and downs, those highs and lows, and kind of live out this dream that I've had really since I left for college at 18. And I realized that my clock is sort of ticking as I get older, and I kind of need to do this now or else it might not really happen. Or maybe it will, who knows. But either way, I've committed, I've decided to make the jump, and I'm going for it, and it all starts 3 weeks from today. Now, something to keep in mind, this will be budget travel. It's going to be a lot of hostels, a lot of street food, long bus rides, cheap activities, you know, the cheap stuff. But I won't be alone for a good chunk of it. Jenny, my girlfriend, who just graduated PA school, so W's in the chat for Jenny, she will be going with me for the first like 8 months or so. She'll be there for a considerable portion of the trip. So she'll bring a nice little taste that her palate, you know, is a little more refined than mine. So hopefully she'll spice up the food content on this channel a little bit. Planning a trip like this has kind of been its own full-time job. There's just so many logistical challenges that go into all of it, and so many problems to solve, but I kind of love that. I've kind of really enjoyed that in the process of planning this trip, and it's certainly not over. There's still plenty left to plan and book and prepare, but we've gotten to a good point where Jenny and I are ready to go now. We definitely could leave now and be comfortable for the first few months. And I'm really excited about that. I think that we're gonna have some wild experiences, try some crazy food, meet new people. I think things are gonna go terribly wrong sometimes, and I'm just really excited for that. And I'm really excited to commit more to expressing myself, to do more video, to do more photography, and not have a full-time job that sort of pulls me away from that. I think the fact that travel and video and photo will be my full-time job is really the perfect life to me. That's the dream, and I'm so excited. Like, you really have no idea how long I've been waiting for something like this, where I can just get out on the road and explore and see the world. And it's going to be a pretty huge step for me. I really think it's going to be the first day in the rest of my life. And I'm so excited to share with the people who watch my channel places to travel and visit that you might not immediately think of, places that might not come to mind. If you live in the United States, for example, you might not think of some of these places as travel destinations. So I'm so excited to show you guys all these places. I've done a lot of research, I've done a lot of digging, and I've really found some great stuff. So believe me, it's going to be worth tuning into the channel and to my Instagram and to Jenny's Instagram to see just how much there is out there to see and experience. But before any of that happens, before I leave, I want to take a moment to appreciate the little things and the beauty of where I am currently in life, where I live, the things that help me come to this decision, because I do have a pretty nice life where I am currently, and it wasn't easy to leave it all behind for a trip like this, but it's a journey that I have to take for myself. And in doing that, I just want to say thank you and goodbye to these things in my life. Goodbye, work office. Thank you for all of the experiences, for the chance to work with such a great team and learn so much. Goodbye, Reservoir. This place has given me a lot of clarity, and I'm very grateful to have been able to sit here and just think about what the next best move was. Goodbye, McLaren's Pub. Great place to grab a beer with Jenny and just discuss, is this really what's right for us? Is this something that we're willing to do? Goodbye, Remy. Thanks for listening to my rants and rambles to you about what it is I should be doing. And goodbye, home. Thank you for taking care of me and being here when I'll get back. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the first day of the rest of my life.